What's up, YouTubers? This is Mr. Monkey Swag, and welcome to another episode of my Silver Stack Showcase, where I exhibit unique pieces in my Silver Stack collection. And before I continue with explaining about the coin that's in front of you, I would like to dedicate this video as a shout out to $1. I'm really a fan of his channel because he has such an amazing collection of United States commemorative $1, and it really shows you the dedication he puts into completing that collection. Because United States commemorative $1 can be a very difficult series to collect, to actually have all the years, and it can be really expensive to compile every $1 commemorative $1 produced by the United States Mint, because these coins usually fetch pretty high premiums. So, which gets on to the coin that I have in front of you, which is a United States commemorative $1. What you see in front of you is a 1936 Denver, Texas Centennial commemorative $1. So yeah, this coin was issued to commemorate the centennial of the Texas Revolution. When I'm talking about the centennial, I'm not talking about Texas as a state. I'm talking about Texas gaining its independence from Mexico and then existing as a sovereign nation. This was the centennial of the Texas that existed before it was admitted into the Union. So yeah. So this is why the United States government made this coin, to commemorate the centennial of the foundation of Texas as a sovereign nation, not as a state. So yeah. So let's get on to some of the specifications of this coin. So let me go to my red book. This might take a while. Oh, crap. Oh, God. So, yeah. So, what makes classic United States commemorative coins peculiar compared to modern commemorative coins nowadays is that they actually mint their commemoratives within many years. They don't simply mint a commemorative coin in a single year. They actually mint classic commemorative coins were actually minted within a span of a certain span of years. So, which means that the first issue of this coin was made in 1934, which is the true centennial of Texas independence. 1930. So, if you have a 1934 coin, you have an actual coin made during the centennial of Texas independence. However, after 1934, the United States Mint makes additional issues of the Texas coin, even after the centennial year. From what I believe, I think these additional years, 1935, 1936, which is what I have right here, 1937, 1938. The reason why the United States Mint produced extra coins was just for profit reasons. I mean, yeah, so the mint just produce these extra coins just for profit, even though they're not actually made during the Centennial year. But despite the fact that the U.S. Mint produced this commemorative coin in several years, each year had astonishingly minuscule mintages. Look at this. So the first year had 61,000 pieces made, which is pretty high. However, the years that came after 1934 had mintages in like the single digit thousands, like 6,000, 8,000, 9,000, probably some of them in 10,000. So yeah, which would mean that the 1936D that I have is probably one of the less common coins with that you'll encounter in the Texas Centennial series. So let's see, 1936D had a mintage of 9,039. 9,039. So yeah, this is a really low mintage coin. So let's get on to about the design. So you see, on the obverse you see a magnificent eagle who is superseded by an enormous star. As we all know, Texas is known as the Lone Star State. So, of course, it makes sense to have a giant star superseding this eagle. However, the best aspect of this coin is not on the obverse, it's actually on the reverse. Okay. So yeah, the reverse is really quite amazing. So as you see, there's a lot going on this reverse. You see, in the middle of the coin, you see what is known as the Angel of Independence, which is basically a winged Liberty. It's basically Lady Liberty with a pair of wings. And as you can, and you might recognize this design from a modern coin. If you were to look at this coin, the first thing that'll pop in your mind would probably be Libertad, because she looks this design is very similar to the Mexican Libertad's design, except the only difference is that the Mexican Libertad, her boobs are showing up, nude, while this Liberty design is probably a little more modest. She's actually clothed. So yeah, you won't see any naked boobs on this coin. So yeah. So as you can see, within the background of the design, you see a building. This building is the Alamo, which we all know is where like I think about 200 Texans had their last stand against the Mexican forces of General Santa Anna. So yeah, and let's get closer view in this coin. Okay, so flanking the Liberty design are two medallions with and each medallion represents, I think, the guy right here, the medallion depicting the guy right here, I think that's Sam Houston, and to the right of the Liberty goddess is a medallion depicting Steve Austin. So Steve Austin and Sam Houston, if you guys don't know, are the two individuals who are primarily responsible for the foundation of the Texas Republic In fact, both of these two gentlemen ran against each other in the election for the first Texas president, and of course, Sam Houston is the guy who eventually won the post of president. What these two individuals have in common is that major cities in Texas are named after them. Obviously, Houston, Texas is named after Sam Houston, and Austin, Texas is named after Steve Austin. So yeah, so let's just spend the next few minutes admiring these coins. So yeah, stunning reverse, and an equally stunning obverse. I mean, look at the details of those feathers. So yeah, so it's graded MS64 by PCGS. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Peace, YouTubers.